All right, good morning, everybody. We're doing a quick beef stew, and I just want to remind you how great Cutco products are. We're going to highlight the peeler today, this morning, and tell you a little bit about the peeler. So if you don't have the Cutco peeler, I feel you're missing out. So the peeler has a little groove here for your finger as a guide. And a lot of peelers are typically designed like this, where you can actually kind of peel down this way. So the Cutco peeler has that same feature. So with this, you're going to want to keep this peeler kind of like this motion here. So a lot of my customers will actually turn their wrist just by natural default. And if you turn your wrist, you're not going to get that full blade motion. So one thing I will say, Duke, calm down. With this peeler here, you're going to want to keep that blade where it's on a swivel. So if you naturally turn your wrist up like this, you're going to notice it's not going to perform to its best abilities. So ideally, the peeler is going to be best used this way, forward or backwards, and obviously turning it this way or forward. And I'll show you kind of both here. So you can keep your finger on there as a guide. One thing I found is if you clean your peeler's blade off, you don't want any little extra debris on there. And we'll kind of see if I can bring it in here a little closer and tilt this downward. Actually, maybe this won't work this way. All right, hold on a second, everybody. So, so with the peeler, I like it this way where I kind of pull it backwards, and I almost try to make it a game where I can see if I can do the whole potato without getting the peel to kind of separate. So they call that a potato or a, what was the other thing? You can peel a tomato and try to make a little rose out of it, which I haven't done in years, so it might not be effective here. But so that's one way to peel, right? You can kind of peel the skin off, and I don't know if the camera angles here is good, but and kind of go back towards you. And once again, I'm always keeping that blade where I know it's on that swivel. So I would say 95% of people say the peeler is the greatest little gadget made by Cutco. I swear by it. We have two. We use them all the time. And my potatoes are pretty bad here. But that's the what I call is peel towards you way, where you can kind of make it a game and try to basically peel the whole potato with one or two full motions. And then you have a little divot thing here called the Cutco, I guess divot or coring or eye remover. So with this, if you have an older potato like me here that's been sitting here for a few weeks, you can kind of just do a full 360 and it should pop it right out. So pretty cool little feature. And then this one here, you could just kind of peel that remaining piece off there and then remove it. So that's one little way to peel, is the kind of pull towards you way. And one nice thing is the peel will actually, it's not going to take a lot of the skin there, okay? The other way you can do it is the kind of rapid approach, right? So this is if you're like right over a trash can. And comment if you've ever lost a peeler in a trash can. This is kind of the speed approach, where you're just kind of knocking out the potato, where you're just going right over a bowl or right over your trash can. So this is going to be another option, I would say, is the speed approach. And once again, if you're noticing it's not gripping, you're probably twisting your wrist up a little bit, and you got to keep that blade almost straight at the potato or carrot or tomato or whatever you plan on peeling, cucumber, sweet potato. By the way, peeling a sweet potato or peeling a butternut squash before cutting it will always be a little bit easier. So there's one way to do it, is the kind of rapid mentality. And then obviously you can peel it towards you, whatever way you prefer. And a lot of people don't realize this, but the potato peeler you could actually use to shave Parmesan cheese. You can use it to shave chocolate. You can use it to peel, like I said, pretty much anything. And I don't recommend doing this. A lot of reps promote this when they're new because it's a cool feature. But if you actually keep this, let me see if I can show it to you here. You keep this blade down and you push your thumb up, you can actually remove the blade. So they do say if you flip the blade around, sorry for the noise here, the kids always want to be loud and crazy on video. So if you actually hold your peeler down on a board like that, sorry, I'm trying to go vertical way here, and you kind of push your blade, this little divot thing up, it actually will remove the blade. So it's a little cool feature. Just be very careful. We're not trying to have anybody lose a finger. And you can flip it around. I mean, I've had peelers that last 20, 30 years from customers. Because it's not hitting a cutting board, it's not going to dull. So one more time, if you're just joining me, you have the Cutco peel towards you, kind of peel like an apple. And I like that way best when I'm trying to make a game out of it. And once again, if you're struggling with your peeler, you're probably twisting your wrist too high and you're not hitting that blade on the actual thing. So one way is to pull it around. Duke, what are you doing, bud? And peel it all the way around like that and see if you can go all the way with one motion and not break the skin. That's kind of a fun game. Put your kids to the test on this. And that's just, like I said, just practice. Control practice, and then it's not as fast, I guess, if you're going to go with the speed round. So that was almost one full. I guess I forgot the backside there. And then you could do the forward. And here's one thing that gets sometimes a little tricky is if you're just trying to go speed, you kind of got to break that first seal. And if your peeler gets a little clogged up, I always say dip it in a little bit of water. And that'll kind of keep those peels right off and always have another one ready to go. So once again, sorry if it's loud in the background. We're just peeling some potatoes here for a beef stew and wanted to show you that little feature. Hope all is well. Have a great day, everybody. God bless, and thanks for watching.